Right, so, holy fucking shit, I need to make this video, honestly. I needed to fucking make this video because I'm pissed off with one dude right now. So if you're unaware, pretty much, VidCon happened last week. There's a bunch of YouTubers that turned up. We had Faith Adapt, Rice Gum, Logan Paul as well, who caused that massive ban, you know, riot, whatever you want to call it type thing. And on top of that, we had this slimy motherfucker known as Christian Burns. I can't even, it hurts to say his name.
I have like 30 followers on Musical.ly, so I deserve respect.
But yes, Christian Burns did one of the most disgusting things I have ever heard or even seen in my entire life. Just watch this, watch this.
What is wrong with you people? They're asking me, okay, I'm famous, you're not. So that doesn't make you any better. I have a lot more money than you. You're not famous, you're relevant. You're right. I'm attractive as fuck. I make a lot of money. Dude, you're ugly as fuck. No, you're ugly as shit, bro. You deserve to be like crucified. What the fuck is wrong? Whoa. You are a peasant. Dude, you're blue collar as fuck. Like, get the fuck out of my face. You're disgusting. Kill yourself, please. Hey, you're ugly as fuck and irrelevant. You make no money. You're not famous. Fucking kill yourself. Fuck you guys. Fuck society. Holy shit, bro. I just care about.
So this slimy motherfucker says the most disgusting things like, I'm famous and you're not, I make a lot of money, I'm attractive as fuck, to a security guard, to a guy who is doing nothing wrong, just completely flat out verbally bullying the fuck out of this guy. This is sad to watch, honestly, like on an actual level, this is sad to watch. It just honestly sickens me to know the fact that there is a guy who would say the most derogatory and the most horrific things that is ever, you know, produced from a man. I mean, I just can't believe how low this guy would go to a security guard, to a guy who is doing nothing wrong. I mean, pretty much the reason why he was going after that guy was because of an arrest that happened earlier to another guy, of course, and he is going after them, saying like, oh, he's treating them like a dog and that kind of stuff like that. And it's not even that. Like, the reason why they attacked that man was because he was resisting arrest. He was resisting arrest, and I think he actually threatened to stab people ever. So as a result, they had to go after him and, you know, grab his ass, resist him from, you know, doing some drastic, horrible things. And as that's happening at the same time, this guy would have the audacity to go out and say the most disgusting things known to man. That is horrible. Respect to the security guard, because not only did he have to go through that shit, but he did nothing to him. I mean, if I was this guy, I would have straight out knocked him out. And I'm not even lying, I would have straight out knocked him in the face. Like, because dude, if you say that shit to me, like on an actual level, I am going to knock you out, because that shit is so disgusting, like incredibly disgusting, you know, like, I'm attractive as Mike, I make a lot more money than you. Fucking hell, man, I would have beat his ass. I would have straight up slapped and beat his ass. Like, that shit ain't funny as fuck. Like, I don't care if it's a prank or whatever, that shit is so fucking frowned. So you would think at that point that would be it, but oh no, in comes the next day. Roll it.
Again. Get the fuck away from me.
Out, please.
You want to get knocked the fuck out.
You threatened me. Out, please.
You just threatened me, bro. Shut the
said
fuck
get out.
You're irrelevant and ugly. What the fuck's on your
Get
neck,
out.
you piece of shit? Kill yourself.
Get out.
You're ugly as fuck, bro. Yeah. Do something, bitch. Look at this guy, bro.
You see?
Dude, he's on an ego trip, bro. Why are you egotistic, bro? Look at you. Look at you. What you fucking wearing?
You need to go, man.
Damn, my see this fucking guy?
You gotta go, my friend.
In a bed.
Wait, why does he have to go? Don't fucking yell at me, alright, buddy? You're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Not only would he have the audacity to say this to one security guard at VidCon, but no, on the second day he does it to another and actually threatens to beat him up. Dude, this guy is 115 pounds. I don't know, the other dude, the security guy, he probably weighs like 185. I'm not sure you would be able to beat him up easily if you were to, you know, beat him up or whatever. And even despite this, I respect him a lot for this, because literally he tells the dude, you're threatening me, out please, and you know, he doesn't even snap or beat him up or something like that. That's respect. I do like that a lot, because like I said, if that was me and I was situated with that same sense as well, I would have fucking beaten him up no matter. I would have snapped, beat him up and thrown him out, like banned him for life. Like, nah, I'm surprised he's not even banned from VidCon as well. Just talking of that, to be honest. So, just wow, I just have no words for him. And you know what the wickedest thing is? He says he is famous, but if you look on his Twitter, he has 18k followers, and on his Instagram, 40k followers. Bruh, how are you famous? Like, oh my god. This is just another example of someone who is so eagerly minded that they have the audacity to use their ego and use their fame to tell people what to do or say or make a statement, whatever. Like, it just really pisses me off. And it's also another example as well too of someone who think they're famous when they're clearly not. You know, like, I have almost 300 subscribers. That's not me bragging about it. That's like a fact or something like that. And like I said, I'm not gonna brag about it, whatever. You know, I have 300 subscribers. That doesn't mean I'm famous. You know what I mean? So, I understand 40k is quite a lot, but it ain't compared to the amount of, say, PewDiePie or Rice Gum. Just plain out realistic fact of life. So then that happens, and he goes on to Drama Alert, where he makes a half-baked apology. Just watch this.
Talking, and I've had time to like kind of reevaluate the whole situation here. Just coming from like an honest point of view. So basically, what happened initially was there was just some guy was being tackled and choked, and it was just really fucking intense. This guy was being tackled. There was a bunch of security guards involved, and like, I don't care what that person did. That doesn't justify you choking a human being. Like, he was being treated like a dog. I'd apologize. I mean, nothing I said was acceptable. Like, truly, nothing was. Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel like okay, here's the thing with the whole situation. I feel like he wasn't actually offended. I feel like he just kind of took it as a joke, brushed it off, blah, blah, blah. So, like, I don't know why this whole thing went out of control and just, like, you know, all these, and, like, not to mention, like, yeah, like, it's one thing for me to say all that fucked up shit, but, like, to have, like, people, especially your people, too, coming at me and telling me the same goddamn shit. Like, I don't care. Like, this shit does not faze me. I'm chill regardless. But, like, it's just a really fucked up situation where, like, I'm not in completely the wrong, you know what I mean? Like, I have a big ego, and I need to control that, and I'm working on it, and I'm learning from this whole experience, and, like, I'm just thinking, like, I should be able to go in. I'm, like, you know, like, which is fucked up.
He makes it's not even a really good, he, like, stumbles on a couple of occasions, which is so, that to me, when you stumble on your words, that truly means to me that you're not being honest, and that means that you've got a lot of stuff that you're hiding. Like, he even like giggled and laughed on a couple of times.
There was no valid reason for that.
When he was trying to make a serious point or whatever, that just clearly shows to me that you are so immature and you are just keeping so much secrets, man. You're just dishonest to everyone, and I hate when people are like that, because, like, if it was me and if I was in that position, I would come clean, be honest, tell everything that I have done, be sorry, apologize, and move on. That's how I would do it. That's how I see people, that's how, you know, I want people to apologize. But no, this guy makes a semi-baked apology and does not give two fucks, you know, about the outcome that it's going to pursue afterwards. So that's it's just so sad. But then afterwards, as he's going live on Instagram, he says this in his video.
I got 242 viewers in here. Let's get to fucking 3 million, or I'm gonna kill this security guard. Alright, guys?
That's right, guys. This guy has the audacity to make a semi-half-baked apology on Keemstar's Drama Alert video, and not only that, afterwards threatens the security guard's life. Holy fucking shit, what the fuck? This fucking guy threatens the security guard's life. Oh Jesus, pray the fucking Lord. This fucking dude has the audacity to threaten his life. That just summarizes to you how much of an insecure, disgusting, mature person he is. Literally, this fucking dude gets more followers than Christian Burns on Instagram, which, by the way, go follow that fucker. Jones_the kid, aka the security guard. I mean, just literally go follow. He's an absolute legend. So then that happens, and then Joe starts building a big fan base, gets more followers than Christian on his Instagram, and that makes, you know, Christian very sort of desperate, depressed, lonely, isolated. So then he calls up Keem again, says he wants to be on an interview, but this time with Joe. So they agree to both be on the Drama Alert, you know, interview, of course, and this is what, you know, the best bits and all that. So roll.
It doesn't make anything right for what I said. Like, this is a genuine thing here. Like, dude, I mean, after all, okay, it's the reason I think this whole thing is funny is because after all, and like seeing your face and just like seeing how chill you are, because like, dude, the thing was, I'm really sorry. Like, I was in a bad, like, I was literally in a bad place at that time. Like, I was stressed out. I was like, I took this out all on you. It was just, I lashed out. I was a little bit intoxicated during that whole thing. So I'm not saying that's an excuse, because it's definitely not. I just wanted to kind of clear things up. And now that I've gotten some time and some people to talk to about this whole thing and kind of figure out where I'm at, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you seem like a chill guy. You seem like,
I hope you learned your lesson, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, for sure, man. Like,
you shouldn't talk to any human being like that, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how popular they are or how rich they are. Like,
no, I'm not sure. I'm saying basically, like, I didn't direct it for, like, you as a person. I was mad. You were there at the situation. I saw your face, and then I'm just like, fuck.
The situation, I just love how everybody came in and tried to support the situation, you know? Like, I totally agree with you about the backlashing on you. I've like already said it a couple times on a couple other people who've asked me questions and stuff like that people should relax on you. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you're a human being too, and you make mistakes. And even though it sounds crazy that I'm being so forgiving, that's the type of attitude I want to come off, you know, because I'm a forgiving person like that. And I was just being a kind guy, you know what I mean? Like, there was no need for me to start fighting with Christian or arguing with him, because it was only going to make the situation worse.
So pretty much both parties were sorry, you know. I respect Joe, the security guard, a lot. And I give him praise, man, because literally, this dude took the interview like a champ. He just said it straight and out straight. Like, I didn't want to, like, fight you and everything, because it would have made the situation worse. It would have made me look like a bad guy. That kind of stuff like that. And that alone, I respect, because that's someone who, you know, didn't, you know, as a security guard, it's your job. If anything goes down, whatever, someone like comes at you, you have the right to, drop them to the ground and sort of arrest them, you know what I mean? But this dude, you know, with everything that went on with Christian Burns and that kind of stuff like that, this dude had amazing balls, like literally like golden balls. The fact that he told it like it is, like, hope you learned your lesson, like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, how much popular you are, how famous you are, that kind of stuff. That's awesome, man. I respect that a lot, you know. I respect dudes like that, to be honest, because they, I mean, sometimes you can't just go ahead and beat them up. I mean, you know, obviously me, different story, but with some dudes like that, that's pretty respectful, and I honestly have to respect that a lot. So, you know, props to him. So at that point, I'm thinking, you know, Christian Burns has learned his lesson. He will stop being where he is right now. He's going to continue with life and all that. Hopefully, he can make amends to all his subscribers and all of the people around him in the community that he has sorely affected the most, including the security guard. Maybe they can build bridges within each other as well too. But unfortunately, it gets worse and worse, and to the point that I had to make this video just to call him out, because this is way over the line. Like, some of the stuff that I'm about to tell you is the reason why I had to make this video, to be honest. I wasn't going to go ahead and make a video because I just thought it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth my time wasn't worth my breath as well to make this video, of course. But because of the actions that he did afterwards, it just pushed me over to the point that I just had to do it no matter what. And this is the first reason This happened, which, by the way, you know, like, I knew it was going to come to him at some point, but just roll it.
Stop! Stop! I don't want to do this.
Can you fucking do something, please?
Stop! I don't want to do this.
Fucking help me. Dumb bitch.
Please stop.
That's right, yeah, he gets beaten up. So pretty much, you know, all the shit talk that he's saying, like, oh, like, come at me, bro, that kind of shit like that. No, he literally gets his ass beat as soon as I knew he was going to get his ass beat at some point, because literally some of the shit that he was saying, at some point it was going to be apparent that he was going to get his ass beat, and lo and behold, it happens, and it happens on the Twitter video, of course. You know, it gets all out of hand. I don't know where this is, I think it's on the street in LA or something like that, and it gets out of hand. You know, a lot of people are trying to drag them both off and that kind of stuff like that, and then afterwards the video ends. But not only that, but on an Instagram live stream that he did as well too, he said this, and that just tipped me over the edge. Watch.
I'm your boy. With Bryce. Nigga really Keemstar. I think Keemstar is an ugly fat piece of shit that sits in his basement making fun of kids and like teenagers and all that shit because he's insecure of himself and he's missing out on a good life, because anybody who makes fun of other people is not stable.
That's right. This dude had the audacity to say the N-word, and not only that, call Keemstar a fat fuck, or whatever, I think fat, or something to his weight, you know, and that, oh my fucking god, oh, no. This fucker said the N-word, so he says it, and like right now in my head, when I first heard it, I was like, wow, you did not just say that, boy, you did not say that. I know, I understand you've got a lot of hate for it, but you gotta take it, bruv. You did some of the most vile shit ever. Take the hate or get out. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, fuck me. And this guy, out of all of it, would have the audacity to say the N-word. This clearly shows, out of all of it, in the grand scheme of things, how much just a little bit of fame can get to your head. And this is a great quote with great, you know, I'm going to twist the words and all that, but with great fame comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. With great whatever comes great responsibility. And that is so true in life, so true in this situation, so true in everywhere. Because in this situation, you have a lot of fan base, you have so many people watching you, and when you're getting hated or whatever, don't make a situation worse by saying that. It's like stabbing someone in the heart, and then, you know, instead of just, you know, walking away and admitting to it, just plain out lying to the police and making your situation worse. That is another good example of it. This is the last thing, and oh my god, Jesus Christ, this tipped me over the edge. I saw this today, and today as in Saturday, by the way, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry if I'm saying today, you know, in this video, but today in terms of Saturday, because I think this video probably might get uploaded on Monday and Tuesday, so yeah. But anyways, today, on the Saturday, of course, this guy, I don't even know what to describe him, just almost murdered someone. Christian Burns went out and almost murdered someone. Take a look at this.
Christian!
What the fuck? Nigga, chill. Drop the knife right now, nigga. Get
him out, fuck you.
Nigga,
Disgusting.
chill. What the fuck
What happened? Christian is fucking trying to stab Jordan, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking me against the fucking door. What the fuck?
Bro, you're getting me off. Chill, bro.
So pretty much, Christian Burns, pretty much, he was enraged or whatever because they were having like play fight. They were play fighting pretty much, so yeah. And pretty much, afterwards, Christian Burns, you know, afterwards, because he lost both the play fights and all that, he got really upset, really mad, and went into the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and went straight after, you know, the two guys that beat him, and tried to stab him, literally murder his ass. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I'm just generally shocked and horrified by this, to be honest. I mean, he was literally this close to killing him. Like, that's insane. Like, It's one thing to be play fighting and having a bit of fun, but another to get a fucking knife from the fucking kitchen, a butcher's knife, and almost try to stab one of the guys in the heart or whatever. Like, that shit ain't funny. Like, even if it's a joke, it is not funny. It is not meant for humour. It is a really serious, bad thing to do. I mean, if he did it, he would have gotten arrested. He would have gotten arrested. He would have been sent to jail. I don't care. He would have been sent to jail, sent to prison, whatever. Because if you do that, if you put a knife in someone's body, that is murder. That is murder. That is murder. And there's no going about it. And what Christian Burns was about to attempt was murder. Attempted murder. That is insanely bad. And like I said, I don't know where this kid is going to go from now. I have no idea where he's going to go. And apparently this dude was suffering from a lot of problems, depression, that kind of stuff like that. And if that is true, he needs to go to a psychiatrist, someone that can help him, to be honest, because this dude needs fucking help. There's no going about. I'm sorry to be harsh, but that is the cold truth. He needs help because that was so damn close to being murder, actual real murder, like stabbing him in the heart and all that. I feel more hatred towards this dude than I do to Fuzi. Fuzi too was on a new level. Christian's on another new level. Like, it is unbelievable how much I hate this dude right now. Like, I have no respect for him. He has lost my respect. I'm sorry, Christian, but you have lost my respect. Whether you want to, like, donate to even to the security guard or his kids or whatever, or donate to homeless people, I'm not going to respect you for what other shit you've done on it, because that shit, there's a line. And what you've done is crossed the line, and that I can never forgive you for that. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I was very sort of emotional during this video, to be honest. You know, I have a lot of very sort of passionate words that I want to say about Christian Burns, and I just really wanted to vent it out to all of you guys, so I hope you guys do understand, of course. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe down below if you're new as well. Comment below on any of the stuff relating to Christian Burns. Do you forgive him on all the actions that he's done, you know, like, do you respect him, you know, will you give him a second chance? Whatever you have, leave them down below. Like I said, subscribe down below if you're new, and yeah, that's about it. So, boy, boy, take it easy, I am out. Peace.
I make a prayer, I told her I made a vow just to wait around. In the year I'll put her in a house on the shore or on a coast or an island. And every month I'd hop on a plane to fly, yeah, and take her shopping, whatever she wants to buy, yeah. She made me who I am, I got the heart of a lion, yeah. And for that, mama, I'm